blankets surrounding me. The crowd intrudes all day till I'm finally swept away.
Please be seated. Friendship and love. Let your marriage make a home where neither person is a stranger, and let your marriage offer illumination and growth. And may you both be granted the patience to listen, the capacity to understand, the compassion to give comfort, and the joy to laugh and be together. Larissa and Brad have asked that we all be here this afternoon because there's something special and powerful about sharing marriage with family and friends. They would like us all to witness and support the commitment that they have already made and continue to make to each other. They would also like us to honor those who are not here. They know that all would be proud of who they have chosen to be their life companion. Larissa and Brad found this portion of reading which speaks to them what marriage is all about, and I would like to share that with you now. A society grows through a network of relationships which are mutually intertwined and interdependent. Every relationship is a wholehearted commitment to support and to protect others in a group or community. Marriage plays a very important part in this strong web of relationships, of giving support and protection. A good marriage should grow and develop gradually from understanding and not impulse, from true loyalty and not just sheer indulgence. The institution of marriage provides a fine basis for the development of culture, a delightful association for two individuals to be nurtured and to be free from loneliness and fear. In marriage, each partner develops a complementary role, giving strength and moral courage to one another, each manifesting a supportive and appreciative recognition of the other's skill in caring and providing for a family. How am I doing, okay? Because you're watching me. There must be no thought of either man or woman being superior. Each is complementary to the other. Marriage is a partnership of equality, gentleness, generosity, calm, and dedication. So Brad and Larissa are here to become one in holy union of heart and mind, body and soul. But if any of you know any reason why they may not do so, please voice it now. That voice doesn't count out there, huh? So Larissa, have you come here freely and without reservation to join together in this covenant of marriage?
I do.
Brad, have you come here freely and without reservation to join together in this covenant of marriage? Do you realize the significance of what you're about to undertake with these marriage vows? The decision to marry, made in the context of human uncertainty, requires tremendous faith. Faith in yourselves as individuals and in the strength of your relationship. Faith that you will be able in your marriage to deal with whatever the future holds. So Brad, will you step forth in faith and affirm that you will accept Larissa and Larissa alone, in sickness and in health, in poverty and good fortune, in differences and agreement, in times of comfort and in times of struggle, as long as you both shall live? Larissa, will you step forth in faith and affirm that you will accept Brad and Brad alone, in sickness and in health, in poverty and good fortune, in differences and agreement, in times of comfort and in times of struggle, as long as you both shall live?
I will.
As our children find partners and find homes for the next generation, each family is enriched and enlarged. This occasion is a special celebration for family and friends. I'm going to ask Larissa and Brad's parents to please stand. Today, you are witnessing another stage in the lives of your children. Your continual support and encouragement will be needed as they are united in marriage. So here is your question. As Brad and Larissa become husband and wife, they leave their separate family units to create a new one. As their parents, do you greet their new relationship with joy and celebration? And do you give them your blessing? Thank you. Please remain standing. Everyone else, please stand. Larissa and Brad have invited you all here because you are all very special people in their lives. Will you give them your love, your blessing, and your support? If so, will you please show them by saying, "We will"?
We will.
Thank you. Please be seated. Being in Muskoka, we are surrounded by such beauty. I have chosen this reading today, simply entitled "The Elements of Love." And it says to you both, may your love be like the earth, rich and natural and deeply rooted, strong as rock, yet soft as sand, always growing and always patient. May your love be like fire, passionate, intense, and energetic, a flame that never dies, as radiant as the morning sun, and as warm as an evening's embrace. May your love be like the water, moving, constantly changing, never still and never stagnant, as vast as the ocean and as fresh as a spring's rain. May your love be like the air, the sharing of dreams and thoughts and emotions, always fragrant and always carefree, found in the breeze of a whisper or in the breath of a kiss. So may your love be like all these and spiritually intertwined to create that perfect balance and to craft the perfect ribbon for to bind your two hearts into one. I'm going to miss this bride. This morning at 7 o'clock, I think I got my last email from her. And she wanted to know what to do, and she bought umbrellas. So after the wedding, umbrellas are going for half price?
Yes.
They are?
Free. Anybody
wants an umbrella. So we have come here today to be with Brad and Larissa as they take that next step in their journey together. You see, in one sense, they are not beginning a new life. They are continuing and strengthening the bond that is already so obviously there. We know a piece of paper cannot make a marriage. The spirit of marriage is alive in your hearts and in your minds. Therefore, that piece of paper that is generated from this ceremony merely reflects the love and commitment that you both already share. Now, I know in your household you have 2 dogs, is that correct? And what are their names?
Maui and Ruby.
Maui and Ruby. So I wrote a little reflection, and it's like this. I would like to share how following love is like owning a dog. First of all, it's a big responsibility. So think long and hard before deciding on love. On the other hand, love gives you a sense of security. So when you're walking down the street, maybe Dill, late at night, and you have a leash on love, no one is going to mess with you. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter Muskoka nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love can wake you up all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it will grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like to be left alone for very long, but come home, and love is always happy to see you. Now, it may break a few things occasionally with its tail and its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for very long. Is love good all the time? Well, love can be bad, and love can make messes. Love can leave you little surprises here and there, and love needs lots of cleaning up after. Now, sometimes love just wants to go out for a nice long walk, because love loves exercises. It will run you around the block and leave you panting and breathless, pull you in different directions at once, or wind itself around and around you until you're all wound up and you cannot move. But love makes you like to meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common but love. They will stop and talk to you on the street. Throw things away, and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love will love you and never stop loving each other. So we come now to the vows that you have chosen together. So may I remind you that saying your vows is one thing, but nothing is more important than living them day to day. So what you promise today must be renewed tomorrow and each day that stretches out before you. So I'm going to ask you, Larissa, to hand your flowers. And just take one more step out this direction. And join your hands together. And bind your promises to bind yourselves together as husband and wife. Memorize yours. To grieve with you, to grow with you, to love your child, serving one another in peace, as long as we wish.
Brad, I take you to be my husband, to laugh with you in joy,
To grieve with you in sorrow,
to grieve with you in sorrow,
to grow with you in love,
to grow with you in love,
serving one
another and our world
in peace and
in peace and hope
as long as we wish.
as long as we both shall live.
As for the rings, a circle is the symbol of the sun and the earth and the universe. of wholeness and perfection, of peace and love. The ring is a symbol in which your lives are now joined in one unbroken circle. Your wedding rings declare that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be together, to allow the presence of another human being to enhance the person that you are and the person that you'll become. So may these rings always remind each of you of the love that you share and the promises you have just made.
With this ring, I give you my promise that from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. With this ring, I give you my heart. I have no greater gift to give. I promise I shall do my best. I shall always try. I feel honored to call you my husband.
Brad, please take Larissa's engagement ring. This ring is a symbol of promise and intent. Now the intention is realized and the promise is fulfilled. So please place this ring above Larissa's wedding band to symbolize the love that has brought you here together will always protect and sustain your marriage. So let it be known that Brad and Larissa did not enter this commitment alone. Larissa brings with her an amazing and vibrant daughter. Kaya, will you please come forward and stand between your mom and Brad? Over the years, the three of you have gotten to know each other. You've shared meals, hanging out, and just spending time together. You have successfully blended into a modern-day family. Today, Kaya, your support to this marriage is clear. Brad joins this family circle as your mom's husband, as a friend that you can count on, and a man who loves both of you very much. Larissa, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. Kaya, I want you to know.
Kaya, I want you to know
How lucky I feel every day.
how lucky I feel every day.
Just knowing you.
Just knowing you.
You are the energy
You are the energy
that flows through my veins.
that flows through my veins.
You inspire me,
You inspire me.
and I can't imagine
And I can't imagine
the woman that I would have become
the woman I would have become
without you in my life.
without you in my life.
Thank you for accepting Brad
Thank you for accepting Brad
into our world.
into our world.
Nobody knows more
Nobody knows more
than you
than you.
how he has been there for us.
How he has been there for us.
You're an amazing young woman
You're an amazing young woman
and an honorable human being
and an honorable human being
that I am so proud to call
that I'm so proud to call
my daughter.
my daughter. I love you.
Brad, Kaya, I have known you for a long time. You and your mother are the people who know me best in this world. The people I eat with every day. The first I see in the morning and the last at night. The two of you are my strength and my world. We are the fearsome threesome. And I consider you to be one. I'm going to ask you now 3 questions, and I would like all of you to answer by saying, I promise. Do you promise to love, respect, and protect each other from this day forward?
I promise.
Do you promise to always try to be the best person you can be?
I promise.
Do you promise to accept the responsibility of being a family and encourage and support each other in your new life together?
I promise.
Brad, want me to actually keep your room clean too? So I ask that your home be a place of happiness for all who enter it, and a place where the old and young are renewed in each other's company, a place for growing, a place for music and celebration, a place for laughter and just goofing off. And when life seems to be too much, or when you've had a rough day, make your home to be a place of refuge, where every one of you can find the comfort of always knowing that you will be accepted and loved unconditionally. So Brad and Larissa, we have heard your promises today to share your lives of marriage, and we recognize and respect the covenant you have made here this day before each of us, your family and friends. Therefore, in the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done, and by the power invested in me, it is my honor and delight to declare you to be husband and wife. You make your shoe. Now you are two people, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both on the journey ahead and through all of your years together. May happiness be your companion, and may your days be good and long upon this earth. They're going to have some champagne and pop it when I pronounce them. How's that? Do you want that now?
Yeah. And music louder.
Here we go.
Blast it.